George Wald, whom we mentioned at the beginning, wrote in an article titled The Origin of Life, another beautiful idea, time is in fact the hero of the plot. Given so much time, the impossible becomes possible, the possible probable, and the probable virtually certain. One has only to wait. Time itself performs the miracles. Allow me to rephrase it another way. If we place an infinite number of monkeys randomly typing on infinite typewriters, one of them will eventually write Hamlet, with probability 1. Although this idea may sound like a childish joke, it is actually a mathematical theorem that invites reflection on the relationship between randomness and order, and how, even in completely random processes given infinite time, highly ordered structures can emerge, like producing an exact copy of Hamlet, letter by letter, word by word, paragraph by paragraph. Of course, this takes nothing away from Shakespeare, the Bard of Avon, quite the opposite. After all, he didn't have an army of infinite monkeys typing at random. So what happens in practice? If a monkey types randomly, the odds of it producing a coherent sentence are astronomically small. In fact, in 2003, a group of British researchers tested a version of this idea using 6 monkeys and a computer. Instead of writing Hamlet, the monkeys mostly typed the letter S and used the keyboard as a toilet, which confirms that monkeys and typewriters are enough. Infinity is required for the idea to actually work. The Argentine writer Jorge Luis Borges revisited and popularized this concept in his 1941 short story, The Library of Babel, where he imagined an infinite library containing every possible book formed by all conceivable combinations of letters. Borges doesn't mention monkeys, but the idea is the same. Every conceivable and nonsensical text exists in that library, including the transcript of this very video. As human beings, bound by our own mortality to a few decades of life, we are used to thinking in terms of minutes, hours, months, years, even centuries and millennia. But we struggle to comprehend timescales that are vastly, vastly greater. They are simply ideas that lie completely beyond the scope of our thinking.